Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Greg Edwards and Andy Sandberg's new comedy, Application Pending, will open at the West Side Theater on February 10th. Under the direction of Mr. Sandberg, it stars Christina Bianco, who plays over 40 hilarious roles. And we drop by the rehearsal room to bring you a sneak peek.
Hello? Hello, Miss Lady! I want to go to your school! Oh, hey there, little buddy. How old are you? 4. Wow. Can I talk to your mommy? No! Okay, can I talk to your daddy? No. Well, can you have a grown-up call me? I have pink eye!
Take me back to the beginning of how you guys came about to write this play.
Well, Greg and I actually went to college together, and we've worked together on a few projects now, but this is one of the earlier ideas we had. We wanted to do something about the craziness of the admissions world, and certainly the kindergarten admissions world adds comedy inherently to that because of the stakes that people put into that. We didn't have to stretch too hard for the extremities of these characters. And I grew up in the New York private school world, so I went through this and know a lot of friends who've gone through it, and we both live in New York and have been through it, and Greg had his own experience in that regard.
I grew up in the West Coast private school world, and I got rejected from private kindergarten. So really this response is just 20 years of bitterness.
How does that happen?
I refused to name 5 animals when they asked me to. I told them it was, quote, a ridiculous question, and they interpret this as I would neither be a zoologist nor a member of their kindergarten.
But we want it to be something that everyone can relate to. I know people who, they get pregnant, they move to the new district so that they can make sure they're near the school and get their best chances to get into the right public school that they feel is the important and right fit. But some people, choose and look, a lot of these schools, public and private, are wonderful. Sometimes people get crazy and choose it based on branding more than what is the right fit for their kids. So I think that's what drives everyone to a different level of heightened panic.
Tell me what today was like for you. You finally had an audience in the room.
Yeah, it was absolutely nerve-wracking, but a really, really good sort of test at the very beginning of our rehearsal process to get through a lot of these lines and all these switching voices and characters in front of an audience with camera clicks and real laughter. It was pretty good, I'd say. I might start inviting more people to rehearsals.
It was amazing. Take me back to the beginning about how this all came about for this play.
Sure. About a year ago, I did a reading of it, just a very casual reading for the writers as they were working on it. And I knew it was a really great, really special piece, really funny, taking a look at this cutthroat world of kindergarten admissions in a funny way that's, of course, some of the characters are a little over the top, but so many are so relatable. I thought it really had everything. And I really did think to myself, oh, the poor person that will have to do this, and what a great challenge it will be. And let me tell you, I'm really grateful that they asked me to be a part of it, and I continued to do a few of the other readings of the show, and so I'd like to think that when they kept writing it, they sort of couldn't get me out of their heads. So I'm really glad that it's me with this challenge now, because I've certainly never done anything like it before.
Yeah. How many people do you play in this show?
We haven't done an official count, but it is over 40. I think it's 42, because we keep making some cuts and some edits, but I believe 42 different characters. The easiest and most fun is probably the over-enthusiastic stage mother, a character named Shoshana Feigenbaum. And I can relate to her a lot. You see, I grew up in Rockland County, New York, so I knew a lot of those moms. They're lovely, but they're characters. And so that was really fun to dive into that, to feel like you know a person and know that even though they're extreme, they have the best intentions. So that was fun. Shoshana was fun. Another character I really liked and worked on first, I think, was a character named Jenica, and she is a less than appropriate first grade teacher at this school, not necessarily the right person for the job. And I just like playing somebody who's the polar opposite of me. And if you come to the show, you'll see why. But so I dove into Jenica next. The hardest characters are probably the men, just because I'm used to changing my voice a lot and doing lots of impressions and stuff, but I don't typically do a lot of men. So it's not just putting the voice on, but it's also the physicality. And because there are over 20 male characters in the show, how do I differentiate those male voices and the mannerisms? So I'd say it's sort of a tie. All the men are pretty hard for me to do.
Oh. Admissions, this is Christine.
Christine? Well, sing for me by Angel of Music!
Excuse me? Is there something I can help you gentlemen with?
Well, our daughter, Sutton Lapone Garcia, is applying this year, and we have a question about your dress code, what to wear. Quit it. What? Sutton is very fashion forward.
Well, we just ask that girls wear pants or skirts below the knee with no jeans or sneakers and no printed logos.
Oh, thank Jesus. Printed logos are so NASCAR.
Is there something else I can help you gentlemen with?
Nope, Christine, that's all we ask of you.
She doesn't get it and she can't even see what you're doing.
All right. But when decision time rolls around, think of us. Don't you dare.